What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have an exciting upload today. We have a teal colored YZ450F and some blue vinyl wrap. We're gonna be wrapping the YZ450. Why do I have a teal colored 450? To be honest guys, that really was not my idea. This is kind of how I bought the bike. However, I don't necessarily like the color, but I do like how unique the bike looks. So I guess today we can switch it up. I got blue vinyl wrap here. I had some leftover wrap from my Focus RS and we're gonna try to apply this to our plastic. Not sure how it's gonna go or how it's gonna hold up, but I'm here to see how it's gonna turn out. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's get this bike vinyl wrap. These right here should do the trick. My dad recently built a garage addition to the house. It's a 2-bay garage. It's nice and all, but for some reason, someone forgot to add lighting to the plan. So today we partnered with Hyperlight to surprise my dad with a little bit of a garage makeover. Let's go surprise him with these lights. Dad, I got you some new lights for your garage. Hyperlight sent us some LED vapor tight lights. My dad's lighting situation is not quite up to par.
What are you talking about? I got lights.
That one.
That's
not gonna do anything. Let's tear these open and see what we got. As you can see, the sunset is setting in and the lighting in this garage is not good. Anyways, these right here should do the trick. Hyperlight sent us 8 of these. Each one is 4 feet long. The best part about these LED lights from Hyperlight is they are impact resistant and fully sealed against dust, moisture, fumes, and insects. I threw some wire nuts on and hooked them up to a plug so we can test these lights out before we hardwire them to the ceiling. Well, what do you say we plug these lights in? Holy smokes. Now this is just one light. Imagine 8 of these in the garage. As you can see, this is my dad's current setup and evening is setting in. This one light is not doing much for the garage at all. I don't think the camera is doing justice. Stay tuned. We're going to show you what these 8 Hyperlight lights look like after they get installed. We got the new garage lights installed and we got them wired up. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, who turned those on?
The folks over at Hyperlight made the whole process extremely easy start to finish. And they sent over an illumination diagram that illustrates what type of light, how many lights, and the best lighting pattern they recommend. In my dad's garage, they recommended we went with a pattern of 3 in the first row, 2 in the second row, and 3 in the third row, for a total of 8 60-watt vapor tight lights. And honestly, with this setup, I could not ask for any better lighting. And my dad even got fancy with the wiring.
Yeah, I went with 3 wireless switches, 1 at each door. I went with wireless because our electrician, well, never came back from lunch break.
Are you happy with the new lighting setup?
Yes, very happy. This is the most light my car saw in years.
Huge shout out to Hyperlight for hooking us up with lights for my dad's garage. They got all sorts of lights, and for your lighting needs, check out hyperlight.com. The link is in the description down below. Now let's jump back into the video. Okay, we're gonna start with this rear fender. Already cut a sizable piece of wrap. Hopefully that will work. And then we have a heat gun and a razor blade. All right, we're gonna try to apply this onto the rear fender. Oh boy. And we'll pull it tight. Oh, it slipped. Let's try this again. We got the heat gun. Let's smooth this out and cut it up. It makes it hard because there's these little tiny curves, but with a little bit of heat, we can push them out fairly easy.
Could be messed up a little in there.
Oh, right there. But a little heat to that. That'll look flawless.
Okay.
How's it looking so far?
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
Well, we cut it a little short. So now it's gonna come off. It's gonna be a little bit more work than I originally planned. Hey, I don't like the tail color. We need a blue bike, so let's get wrapping. All right, we got the rear fender done. How do you like it?
Dude, that looks sick.
Yeah, is that Yamaha blue?
Nah, it's a little too shiny.
It is shiny. It's got that that pop to it. Now just 50 more pieces of plastic left. That took about an hour. Hopefully this side panel doesn't take anywhere near as long. There it is, back half of the bike is wrapped. What do you think?
Oh God, you better keep working on your skills, buddy.
What's wrong with the wrap? I think it turned out pretty darn good.
Look underneath.
Oh, still got tail under there.
Oh, brother.
We have one front fork guard, we got a side panel, a rear fender, a side panel, and soon this bike is gonna be completely blue. Definitely a little bit more work than I wanted to get into it, but when we're done, it's gonna look good. A lot better than this tail. We're back, it's a new day, and we did make some progress. We got the front fork guard done, we got the side panel, we got the rear fender. Is turning out pretty nice. It was raining last night, so it was making it kind of hard. We got this side panel done. Now we got to do the 2 shrouds, and then we have to do the air box. This shouldn't be too hard because this just pops up like that. So we'll wrap that separate, we'll wrap that separate. Same with the other side. This might be a little difficult down here. And then we have this front fender. That's going to be quite difficult. I already had some comments saying they want to see that done. By the way, my followers on Snapchat already have a clue what's going on here. If you guys are not following me yet, I daily post on Snapchat at Caleb Eckenrode. I post a lot of behind the scenes stuff because, for example, this video will come out Sunday, but on Snapchat, you will see it the day something goes down. By the way, I take a lot of feedback over there. I'll read everyone's comments, everyone's messages, and I'll take that into consideration on how the channel will go moving forward. But that's enough talking. Let's get this bike wrapped up. This project is taking a little longer than I expected. We are on, I think, day 4 of wrapping. I mean, yeah, obviously we haven't been wrapping all day, but yeah, if you wrap too long, it just seems to get too boring. But we're getting there, guys. The shroud, the front fender, still got to do the back part of it though. That's still gray. The other shroud, and then this airbox piece, that's all looking pretty darn good. This side panel, rear fender turned out phenomenal. Now we just got to do the front number plate, one other fork guard, the back of the front fender, and then I think actually that is it. So yeah. Well, we got the front fender done. It's looking pretty darn good. We got the front forks done. I think it's time we take a break. What do you say we take the CRF 110 for a little rip? That thing is begging for a ride. Here we are at the pit bike track. You guys know I got the new Yosh on the 110, and boy, does that look good. It doesn't just look good, it sounds good too. But the track was quite muddy yesterday. Here at the pit bike track, and we have Caden on the good old Yamaha C1.
Oh yeah.
You out here ripping the pit bike track with street tires?
Yeah, better than you can rip.
Well, let's see it then.
Okay, I'm gonna start over here.
Wait, hold up. We have some track changes here. When were you guys working on it?
Maybe like a few days ago.
Oh, I have yet to hit this setup. It actually looks pretty good. Anyways, let's get back to the Hemaway ripping. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. With an electric bike. Whoa. Go, go, go. Oh yeah, electric power. About to fly over the berm. Oh yeah. Whoa. Not bad. Those electric bikes kind of do rip nowadays.
Yeah.
Why so many people hate electric toys?
I don't know.
It's crazy because electric toys actually came a long way. Their batteries are better and they seem to have so much power. You like your little electric Hemaway bike?
Actually rips.
The sun is out today and I think it's going to be actually pretty prime. What do you say we do a few laps? Everyone keeps commenting on the starting problem with this bike. I think my battery is shot. I do have a new one on the way and that should fix the starting problem. But right now it doesn't seem like it has enough power to turn over. Let's do a couple laps. Oh yeah, this bike definitely needs a little bit more power very soon. Hopefully in the next video you see some mods going on the 110. I kept seeing comments about the 450 and I should do something with it. So I figured I would wrap that and then we'll jump back into the 110 project. I do have bigger valves going on this bike and I do still need to find a machine shop that will be able to cut the valve seats for this head. But once we get that squared away, it should all go together pretty smooth and then we'll be adding a whole lot more power to this bike. I do got to reach out to, I think, CRJ Performance. They're going to hook me up with a tune for this and then we will be smooth sailing. But let's do some laps. The track is looking prime. But the new Yosh sounds so good. I love the sound of the new Yosh pipe. I originally thought it was going to be a little bit louder, but I like the fact it's actually quiet. But if I take his spark arrestor out right here, it will become a whole lot louder. I'll probably do that in the next video. Anyways, the track is good. The bike's running good. Let's rip it up. It definitely feels like my Honda's geared higher than my old TTR 110. I used to come through here second gear and be able to clear it no problem, even on the stock 110. But on this bike, it just feels like I can't get into the meat of the RPMs to be able to clear that properly. I definitely can't wait till we get the big bore kit on. I seem to have a whole lot more power if I come in here in first gear and then shift like right about there. But I don't know, it just doesn't have enough low end to mid-range power in the second gear. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Here's second gear, we'll shift to first. I shifted there, it seemed like I got a whole lot more power coming out. This bike definitely lacks some low end power. I thought fuel injection would take care of that, but no, it seems like the TTR 110 with the carburetor definitely has a little bit more going on there. I'll demonstrate again. Here's first gear. Second. I can clear it then, or I can come around the corner in second. It kind of just falls on its face. That's this pit bike track. Let's go check out the other pit bike track we have over here in the front woods. It's like we need to be in between first and second gear. Second gear just doesn't have enough power, but we'll try first gear. It's kind of hard to shift between first gear in the turns, second gear on the straightaway, first gear on the turns. That's just entirely too much shifting for how much room we have to maneuver here. Hopefully that all gets resolved when we put the 147cc big bore kit in. I guess the restrictive part is the intake manifold. It's just too small to suck in enough air for when we do put the big bore kit in. And then once we get everything in, we got to get it tuned so we can get some more air and fuel. And then this thing will be ready to rip. There we have it. Now let's get back to vinyl wrapping the 450. And there we go. The front number plate is done. That is the last piece. Let's get that on. Let's get the seat on and let's do a proper reveal. Now, do I think the vinyl wrap's going to hold up? No, probably not. One crash is probably going to be scuffed up. It's going to look like crap, or one hit with the pressure washer on the inside panels of the plastic, and this stuff's going to probably peel right off. Now, is it going to look cool? Yeah, it's going to be unique. Who the heck do you know wraps their dirt bike? And the color, it's like we tried to go with a Yamaha blue, but it like popped. Does this look like your Yamaha?
Nah.
Definitely more like color to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got that like
it's like I got that shine and that chrome finish to it.
Yeah, other than this junk Honda.
Hey, you're a hater, dude. That Honda would blow your TTR 110 out of the water.
I have a Yamaha and a Honda, so you can't really hate on me.
Yeah, but your Honda, you're wrapping blue. What are you doing?
I'm wrapping my Honda because I'm ashamed it's a Honda. That's why I bought a Yamaha. Yeah,
because you're not happy you have Honda. All right, we're officially done, and yeah, that actually was not fun at all. We're on day 4. You guys are seeing this upload late because it should have been done today. Today is Sunday. By the time you guys see this, who knows what day it is, because it still needs to be edited. This bike took entirely too long. I officially never want to be a rapper, ever.
Dude, you can't sing.
Not that kind of rapper, dude. A vinyl rapper, absolute waste of time, but I bet there is some good money into it, but my fingertips are literally melted from the heat gun. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get the seat on.
Yeah, you think you yap enough or what?
Yeah, honestly. Everyone says you're milking the content.
Well, because you really do.
We don't even have cows here. Where's the bolts?
Oh, no, you're only missing like 300 on the whole bike.
Yeah, but there's only 2 important bolts on the bike. It's the 2 that hold the seat on, because there's nothing worse than hitting a big jump and your seat's gone. We're actually missing a whole entire side panel.
Would you actually have no bolts for that side?
Oh buddy, the bike is looking so good. Let's get this thing up in the sun and do a proper reveal.